You've been told that strength means being tough. That resilience looks like never crying. That being a strong woman means you carry the weight of the world without flinching. But real strength is not in how much you endure. It's in how well you protect your peace, how gracefully you rise after you fall, and how you choose yourself, even when it's not the easy choice. Welcome back to Love and Lust Lessons, where we don't just talk about attraction, we talk about evolution. In this video, I'm sharing 7 habits that make a woman mentally stronger, habits that turn heartbreak into fuel, pressure into polish, and pain into undeniable power. Let's begin. Habit 1. She sets emotional boundaries and keeps them. A mentally strong woman doesn't let her emotions be hijacked by other people's chaos. She sets boundaries, not because she's cold, but because she knows her worth. She says, "You can feel that way, but I don't have to absorb it." She doesn't answer every late-night text from her ex. She doesn't explain her no 10 different ways. And she never lets guilt be the currency for connection. Boundaries are not walls, they're doors with locks. And guess what? She holds the key. When a woman protects her energy, she's not selfish, she's wise. Because love without boundaries, that's not love, that's burnout. Habit 2. She chooses growth over comfort. Mentally strong women are not perfect, they're evolving. She doesn't stay in dead-end jobs, toxic friendships, or soul-draining relationships just because they're familiar. She asks, does this grow me or just keep me safe? She reads the books, takes the trips, goes to therapy, unlearns the lies society fed her. And when it's time to walk away from anything that's shrinking her spirit, she does it, even with shaking hands. Because comfort might feel good today, but growth? That's what transforms you forever. Habit 3. She thinks before reacting. A mentally strong woman doesn't let her emotions drive the wheel. Oh, she feels everything, but she doesn't react to everything. She pauses before sending that angry text. She breathes before jumping to conclusions. She doesn't let someone's immaturity drag her out of character. You'll often see her calm when others are chaotic. That's not weakness, it's self-mastery. She's not ice cold. She's emotionally intelligent. And that discipline, that awareness, it keeps her powerful in rooms where others lose control. Habit 4. She validates herself first. Mentally strong women don't wait for others to tell them they're enough. She knows, my value doesn't rise or fall based on who notices me. She doesn't need a man to make her feel beautiful. She's already stunning in her own mirror. She doesn't need likes to feel loved. She gives herself what she craved from others. When someone compliments her, it's appreciated, but it's not her oxygen. She validates her effort, her growth, her radiance, because the most magnetic woman in the room is the one who doesn't need validation to glow. Habit 5. She knows when to walk away. Mentally strong women don't cling to potential. They respect patterns. If he keeps showing you who he is, and it's not healthy, she believes him. She doesn't romanticize red flags. She doesn't turn almost into forevers. She doesn't try to fix what someone won't fix themselves. She walks away, not because she stopped caring, but because she finally started caring about herself more. And when she leaves, she doesn't slam the door. She locks it and throws away the spare key. Because letting go isn't weakness, it's power. Habit 6. She protects her peace like a queen guards her throne. A mentally strong woman doesn't allow access to everyone. She curates her circle. She filters her conversations. She's selective with her time, her body, her heart. She doesn't pick up every phone call. She doesn't attend every argument she's invited to. She doesn't respond to pettiness with participation. Instead, she asks, will this disturb my peace? Is this worth my energy? And if it's not, she disengages gracefully. Her peace isn't negotiable. It's non-refundable. That's what keeps her grounded when the world gets noisy. Habit 7. She lives on her own terms. Mentally strong women don't follow scripts they didn't write. She doesn't rush to marriage just because her aunt is asking. She doesn't have kids just to check a box. She doesn't shrink her ambition to make someone else feel comfortable. She lives boldly, loudly, authentically, and if that threatens someone, she smiles and says, "That's a you problem." She doesn't need permission to be powerful. She doesn't need approval to chase her dreams. She is not living a life to be understood. She's living a life that makes her unforgettable. Bonus habit: she heals out loud but grows in silence. The strongest women cry. They break. They shatter. But then they rise. And they don't need an audience to applaud their comeback. They disappear into their own cocoon. And when they return, they're not just better, they're reborn. Because mental strength isn't about never falling. It's about who you become after you rise. So, which of these 7 habits are already part of your life? Which one do you feel called to build next? Remember, Queen, you don't become mentally strong by accident. You become mentally strong by choosing yourself again and again. And when you do, nothing, not even heartbreak, can shake your crown. Subscribe to Love and Lust Lessons for weekly soul-fueled, psychology-backed, feminine-powered content just like this. Hit the like button, share this with a fellow queen, and remember, strong women don't just survive, they seduce life on their own terms.